I keep on wondering if I'm okay. I reassure myself, but I keep on wondering away. I miss looking at you, you miss looking at me. Amid distractions, I can find myself missing my sea, where I can go swim with.
And we're just pulling up to the side of Dominica now. It's covered in clouds across the top, but absolutely beautiful green, moss covered hillside. All right, up on the rail here, we've got the turtle smuggler. What do you reckon, Big Roscoe?
Pretty good.
Ozzy's just been inspecting our rigging.
Waiting for the boom to come and knock me off.
We're excited to show you guys Dominica. We hear it's the place to do waterfalls and all the rest of it, so I think we're going to invest in some car hire if we can get it cheap enough, and drive around and try and find some nice waterfalls and some local places to visit. So, and yeah, we'll try and find some more fruit and veg in the jungle.
What's it about? It's got some issue, eh? There's no more roof.
Dominica is one of the most mountainous of the Caribbean island chain. The tropical forest covers 2/3 of the entire territory. When Columbus passed the island of Dominica on a Sunday, the island's name was derived from Latin, meaning Sunday. If Columbus came back today, Dominica is the only island he may recognise, as it has been well preserved. Of the 73,000 inhabitants, the majority are of African descent. The 3,000 Carib Amerindians still living on Dominica are the only pre-Columbian population surviving. Right here on the beach.
Banana or plantain?
Bunches of bananas.
Bananas?
Well, I'm not sure. They look like half cross between bananas and plantains. Well, this dog has been following us now for probably 2 kilometres. He's basically part of the wolf pack now. We're here in the markets in Dominica, giving Rozzy his first taste of street life. Every Saturday morning, the locals congregate in the streets with a variety of organic produce. With some negotiation, it's a great place to provision for passing yachties. We had a drama yesterday when we tried to check in. The ATM wouldn't accept my card for some local EC dollars that we had to pay for at customs. And so we were running around. I was by myself trying to different banks, couldn't get it, wouldn't work. And still this morning, I ended up using a Lens credit card. And that worked for some reason. So it's something to do with the Bank of Dominica didn't work. And then finally we've just come across another bank now and put my card in and finally give us some money out. So first bank anywhere in the world that we've been to that our travel card doesn't work here in Dominica. So keep it in mind if you're traveling, make sure this is on the list of places that it's going to work. So this is the famous river. It's called Indian River, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Why is Jack afraid of the open ocean? Well, if you believe such things.
And we're going to take you guys up there on a tour.
It was always on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed.
Anthony. Yep.
Nice to meet you.
We found holes in these walls.
We just pulled in now. This is the start of the Indian River. So we've hired our guide Anthony for the afternoon, and he's going to take us up there. So you're not allowed to go by yourself. Righto, we're going to get a pass, stop for a while, and then we're on our way.
Due to the fragility of the environment, the Dominica government organized guide tours in order to respect the environment.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry.
So this is the deepest, widest, best river. It's the only one the Indians could get into, and that's why it's called the Indian River. Well, there you go. They're building it back.
They're bringing back all fresh together again.
The government.
Well, the tourism.
Really?
Yeah, tourism. They bring back the house of Calypso all back together again.
Wow.
You can see now that the new.
So this here is the House of Calypso from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. It's just getting rebuilt after it got hit by Hurricane Maria.
Where you all over, Howie? Making me bread, boy, making me bread. What about you?
And it's pretty awesome.
Very peaceful. Nice and quiet.
On the island, we have 175 birds. 75 of them, they are migrants. We have 4 different types of hummingbirds. This one over there, termites are a parasite. So what the termites do, they run a small little house under the tree, and actually it's gonna eat it and kill it. But this parasite is gonna stay on the host how long it wants. It's not gonna harm it, it's not gonna destroy it, and after a while, they're gonna leave, they're gonna leave.
That's a wild heron nest with 3 eggs in it.
Wow. It's a blue heron.
We're going to try and scramble those things up for breakfast. The imperial Amazon, also known as the curassow, is a parrot found only on the island of Dominica. It's been designated as the national bird of Dominica and is represented on the national flag.
Now the first people that arrived to Dominica was one French guy. He spent 2 years on the island, then he went back, but he didn't meet the Caribs already. Then he went back, then French settlement, they came in, stayed there. Then Spain now sent Christopher Columbus on the rampage looking for other places. Then we come back and give Spain the news that they found the island, we follow the mountain, and then England taking forward. When England arrived, the French was there. The England and the French was in a war. The England and the French fought 7 times over this island, paradise. Actually, the English win. French had to go home.
Yeah, we did.
No, you guys win. But no, we had a sickness. You guys could never win that. We call the mosquito sickness, the malaria, the dengue fever.
Yeah.
So what you guys do now? You guys had the slave. So you guys leave the north side and take a nice little walk to the south side.
Eventually, in 1805, Dominica became a colony of Britain. You can find a mix of the two cultures, in cooking and also in languages. With the national language being English, most of the people also speak French Creoles.
It was always on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw.
So we're at the end of the Indian River here, and there's this most amazing, incredible bar, and we're in these gardens here that I can't explain it. It's fantastic, and they do rum punch, things like that. So we might get ourselves a little rum punch and sit here for half an hour and relax, because there's nothing but nature here. It's beautiful. I mean, there's just colours on these things here, and The greenery and nature at its finest. It's absolutely fantastic. Banana trees.
I'm just eating the lime leaf and it's so delicious. I wish you could smell that.
It is
It's-
amazing, just like
wow.
lime. It's fantastic, isn't it?
As you can see,
It's a shame
here in the Caribbean, in Dominica,
we could have flies.
we're walking through the jungle looking for any specimens of life, particularly the avocado. Oh, we can see a mango tree in the distance. Maybe we'll find a fresh mango to chew on. Oh, I can see the mangoes on the trees. There they are up there, flying high, green and red.
We're just down a little track here after we've got to this bar and we've come across a tree. And it's got all these marks in it from a machete, so I'm going to turn around and go back. Nah, it can't be that bad. Awesome little place, highly recommend it. The Indian River.
Mushrooms.
Roscoe just
Couple of
pulled my
shrooms.
attention up. Wild mushrooms here. Quite a nice specimen just there, look at that.
I've just found one.
That is fantastic. He's also just pulled out a crab claw
Bit of munchies.
from the jungle. Just looking for some dessert now, Roscoe.
You guys are from where?
Australia.
Australia. Down below. Down below.
Go up.
What was the last year rum punch there like, Roscoe?
Fucking toxic. Big O's about to have his last mouthful.
Oh.
Are we ready?
You're blind.
I try. Could be good.
This place is super highly recommended. And they pull up here in the jetty. Custom made skiffs made out of the wood from the jungle.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. There's like a little lounge in there, you can kick back. And you come up into this garden, and we are deep in the jungle. We had to row here. The local Rasta guys, all the guides, the barman.
You think I don't say? You think I don't?
On the other side of the garden, there's another sitting place. There's another one down there. And you've got the custom made garden that these guys obviously have created for their patrons. The rum drinks are 10 EC dollars, which is about $4 US. Probably the most potent rum punch we've ever had. All these awesome handmade wood chairs. And obviously the Rasta tunes. Couple of little deck chairs there, overlooking the river.
This is Anthony, the tour guide.
That's what you want to ask for when you're here. Righto, let's try not to slip over after that rum drink.
Dynamite.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Dynamite it was.
You've had too much rum to get seasick.
Oh. Well, you see now, the only reason why you're getting seasick, when you drink too much rum, you feel heat.
Yeah, you need to eat.
You need to eat. That's the trick about it, you need to eat.
So we're just rowing out of the
Indian River.
Indian River,
We're going back down.
back down the river. We're doing about 0.7 of a knot under the muscle power. A little bit faster on the way back than the way in.
Yeah, because you're going down.
And the current is just ripping us down here. Look at that scenery. This place is magical. Highly recommended to come down here and hang out with the boys.
All alone again tonight, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help.
Shit, my sunglasses.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay. Oh, they're here! Here, in the bottom. Evor's going to rescue my sunglasses.
Are they down the back? Down the front?
At the back.
Go right there.
Right there.
Yeah, go on.
How deep is it?
You're not deep for that.
1 meter.
Don't dive. Just
No,
jump
no. Where?
Look at right there. Do not jump. Just take a time and look for it. Look at right there. Fuck.
in. No, no.
Don't worry.
Woo!
Lord
Yeah, man!
Now you gotta get back.
Sick.
Be good.
That's sick.
I'm here all week.
That was sick.
Join us next week as we take a guided tour and find some beautiful waterfalls of Dominica, including some famous scenes from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
For more exclusive episodes, head over to patreon.com and search Taking the Chance.